weekend, I got my first order of a dress that I designed. I was celebrating, but at the same time, my brain went into this like overthinking, hypervigilant mode that it always does when something major happens. Because it was so important to me that I treat this first order as if it were my baby, and I needed to prepare it well enough that I could provide my customer a quality experience to the best of my ability, because my customers are top tier, alright? And they deserve to be treated as such. I don't make the rules. I mean, I'm no authority on how you should run your own business, but I thought I would share the things that I feel have helped me up to this point. The first thing you want to do is create a product. You can't worry about shipping before you even have anything to ship. Keep an inventory depending on how much you can realistically anticipate on selling in your first year. When I say I have a small business, I really mean it.
I am small.
I choose not to overproduce. I'd rather make things on a made-to-order basis or in small quantities, because it matters to me that things are made to fit and are very, very personal to people, and mostly that I'm not contributing to the massive amounts of fashion waste that already exist in the world. I'm someone who feels much more fulfilled and happier when I have items of clothing that I cherish for a long, long, long time, and that are made very, very carefully and very professionally, and that do not exploit other people. A good rule is to have at least one sample of the item you're selling on hand, and also to be prepared to reproduce it if needed. For my projects, I keep detailed patterns sealed in manila envelopes that I store away deep in the caverns of my archive, well below the earth's crust. Anyways, I have patterns that I can use for sizing up a garment or for reproducing the same sample if needed. Secondly, photograph your work. Make it easy for people to see what it is that you are offering exactly. Use the highest quality camera you have at your disposal. I began using my phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. Camera I have now, I would say, is pretty exceptional quality for what I was trying to accomplish. I have since upgraded to a better camera and will be taking higher quality photos on this, but I would say just to get my feet off the ground, using my phone got the job done. Take detailed front, rear, far away, close up, portrait, landscape, and 1-to-1 ratio photos. You might not think that you need it in the moment, but once you start customizing a website or want to upload photos into social media, it will save you time to have these options ready to go. Third, contact info. Have an avenue for people to make inquiries about orders. It's also a way for you to be able to interact with your audience and find out what it is that people want. Right now, I'm okay with accepting Instagram DMs and inquiries that come through from my business email. When you are starting small, having multiple avenues for exposure is crucial, especially in this day and age. So, share your work on social media and My fourth point, have a website. My website acts as a singular point for transactions and easy browsing, which keeps things nice, convenient, and tidy for myself. I use Squarespace, and through Squarespace I was able to connect a PayPal business account, and it's really awesome because I have a one-stop area for me to purchase shipping labels, fill in tracking information, know what orders are coming in and out, and also handle my business finances all in one place. This isn't sponsored. I'm literally just sharing this information out of generosity. I strongly recommend learning the ins and outs of a PayPal business account if you decide to go that route early on, because once you get that first order, you may agonize and stress over not exactly knowing how to navigate it right away. It's not hard. I would just say that I could have saved myself some time agonizing over the perils of the unknown. Maybe I should do a video on that later. My fifth point, shipping materials. At the start of developing all these necessary components of my business, I knew that I wanted to avoid over purchasing promotional materials way early on. I would say the minimum promotional materials that you need are business cards. They're a great way to network and get your ideas out there without having social media. It's better to have both. And you can also put them in your packages. At the moment, I've opted to purchase high quality corrugated mailing boxes in small quantities directly from office supply stores, rather than custom ordering mailing boxes online in bulk. The reason for that is, well, there's the limitation of space, but also because I want to see how my business operates over time and adjust proportionally as I grow. In the meantime, I can still offer my customers a high quality experience with other types of embellishments like branded stickers or clean satin ribbon, a nice cohesive and sophisticated color palette, woven envelopes, as well as adding a personal touch like a handwritten letter. This is not the only way to get your business started, of course, but I can't deny that covering all of these aspects definitely helped me to navigate my first sale more professionally. My approach has really been very hands-on and learn as you go, because I don't really have the resources to delegate tasks to a whole team working behind me, nor do I have a lot of startup capital. I really am looking at my business in the form of slow fashion and giving myself the time to really evolve and mold into my brand identity. I hope by sharing my experience, I may have helped you to feel more prepared if you're starting in a similar place or thinking about your own small business ideas, or maybe you've got some tips for operating a small business from home. Let me know. I'd love to hear it in the comments below. But other than that, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Happy styling. That ice tastes like fish.